you have been doing is living life on automatic. And you get to reflect on what automatic has meant for you in these last few years or however amount of time it's been that you've been doing the habit that you now want to change. Because usually we want to change our mindset because there's an action, there's a behavior that we're not happy with anymore. And so now we feel like, okay, I got to change my mindset because I want to get my behavior to change, which is true, but we have to reflect on, well, what is the behavior that we have been doing? So this is why you need to unlearn. And let me give you an example. I was working 9 to 5 and quit my job about a year and some change ago. And I was working 70% of the time on the road. I was doing a lot of traveling because I was speaking and coaching, and I was tired, you all because I left my job. My mind and the way that I thought didn't automatically shut off. And so what happened was I started feeling anxious about being so still. You would think oh, I want my life to be still. I want to be chill. And it's but I'm not used to that. It gave me exhilaration to be able to be having my hands in a whole lot of things. But what I realized on this side of life, that it was making me tired. I had high blood pressure when I went to the doctor at the end of 2023. And that's when I was like, you know what? This is not serving me anymore. And so what happened there was me looking at, well, what were the actions that I was taking and what was I feeling? The actions I was taking was being busy, being in hustle mode, doing all the things, doing things that I have done most of my life. And what was the feeling that was igniting that? It was the feeling of exhilaration and excitement. And it was stemmed from the need to have validation. I had the need to have validation that if I was busy, that means I was successful. And so that was really the core thought. Busy is successful. And so reflecting on that helped me have the content I needed to realize what I actually needed to unlearn. And so when I stopped working full time, I had to unlearn being busy. I had to decide, you know what? That's not serving me anymore. And it's not even how I desire to do life anymore. Really, truly understanding what has been driving you and thinking about what do I need to unlearn and replacing it to what you actually want to start doing now. That is going to help you have mindset change that is more sustainable because you understand how you've been operating. And it's going to take time because you have normalized however you've been doing things. And so you get to unnormalize that so that you can normalize something new. Getting